welcome back to Rebels in the White House, turn 18, that is to say the second to last turn. And you guys know the situation, so the bottom line is the Rebs need to get to Loudoun County, and they got 2 turns to do it. Can they do it? I don't know. You can see the Union forces are congregating towards Breckinridge's guys. I don't know if they can do it, to be honest with you. We'll see what happens, but we're going to get right into it. So the first damn thing is random events, 2 dice. It's a 5. Let me pull the book out. I went into this video thinking I can do it without the book, but I'm sadly mistaken. Hold on, turn this page. Okay, a 5 on random events is Vaughn. Vaughn is already out, so it's a big fat any. Harper's Ferry phase, no. Reinforcement, yeah, we'll do AOP, so let's roll the number, the AOP reinforcement number. It's a 6. Okay, so let's do the math on this. 6 is going to be close because they get a plus 12 modifier. That modifier is, wait a minute, is there another modifier in here? I believe there might be. Hold on. There might be more than one modifier. Okay. Okay, so there are more than one modifiers here. There's plus 12 because they own Fairfax County, and the number is what? It's a 6. That's 8. So we're currently at 18. Now we got to take away 7, which is because of the previous units that have come out, and that makes it 11. But there are other modifiers. Number 1. If a Confederate cavalry unit occupies DC, or how about if a Confederate infantry unit is adjacent to a DC fort hex? That would be the case. So it's going to be a plus 4, which takes that 11 up to 15, and that means they can bring on another unit. So they have the ability to bring on another unit. Will they do it? Let's see what the other unit in question. The other unit in question is Ricketts, which would give the Rebs 20 victory points. Now they've got a decision to make. 20 victory points, where they're sitting at 142 victory points right now. I'm telling you what, the Union is going to bring Ricketts out. They are going to bring him out because, as I said, the Rebs need 160 points, but their opportunity to lose units is is huge. So they will take a chance and bring Ricketts out of the box. Here he comes. And now let me put the victory points up to 162. Okay, so technically they've achieved victory status, but they've got, if one of those infantry divisions does not make it to where they need to go, that's a negative 30 right there. Plus there's other shit that they can lose. So they're going to go ahead and bring Ricketts, and they put him on the U.S. Arsenal, which does have a dock there, a landing is the terminology I want to use. So let's go ahead and make this happen. So we go to what are we going to? We're going to leader transfers. Indeed, leader transfers. Yes, leader transfers. What do you want to do, John? You're going to leave Early where he's at. Breckinridge and Gordon. Breckinridge is going to stay where he's at. What about the Union? What kind of leader transfers might they do? I think they're actually, well, they can't, because they can't do that. Can they take right over the Ricketts? Could they do that? No, they're not going to do that. I don't think they need to. As far as any of these West Virginia guys want to do yeah, I think Crook will move down to Sullivan. Let's leave Crook where he is. All right, that's going to do it. There's no other leader transfers here. They're pretty much going to go for it. This is going to be decided quickly. All right, so init die roll. What do we got? Here's the initial init die roll. And it belongs to the Union. So what they're going to do is they're going to activate the guy that they just brought in. Ricketts, he's going to go to 1. Oh, by the way, hold on. I have to roll to see what status he comes in at. I almost forgot about that. Hold on. We have to roll for his status. And it's going to be 1 die. Here we go. Here's his status as to what condition he is when we bring him in. He's a 1, which means the reinforcement is placed on the map immediately at fatigue level 0. All right, cool. All right, so now we're going to roll for let's give him back his fatigue. Fatigue 1, green. And here's his movement, 1 die. Gets to go only 2. All right, he heads up to Smithsonian. All right, and a die roll, 2 die. 5, 6 belongs to the Reb, so we're going to activate Breckenridge and Eccles. They pick up a fatigue 1. Time is now for them to act. 1 die plus 2. He gets a 3, so it's a 5. So they go right here. 1. There's no Zoc from Stahl because of the Potomac, and then they want to get on top of Gordon, which is going to be no problem. That's going to be a +1. So they're on top of Gordon. All right, solid. All right, a knit die roll, 2 die. Belongs to the Union. Yeah, here comes Ricketts. He's going to 2. 1 die. He gets to go 6. So he's 1, 2, 3, 4 to right there. He comes right up behind Breckenridge. Knit die roll, 2 die. Belongs to the Rebs. Okay, this may be the most important activation of the game. Breckenridge has to get out of here. Let's see what Fort Marcy is. They're probably not going to go this route, but they want to see what Fort Marcy is, what its values are, Union forts. And that would be south of the Potomac. Combat value is 3, artillery is 8. Then you factor in the strength of the river, which is, and they can't use any tactical. So you're looking at combat value is 3. Combat value is 3, plus the 2 that sits there would be a combat value of 5. Plus 8. Now the good thing is they're on rough. So, oh boy. Wait a minute. Hold on. The following forts have intrinsic combat and artillery values of 0. Fort Ramsey, nope. Runyon, nope. Fort Jackson. That's none of them 3. Okay, so yeah, it's a combat value of 3 plus 8. Now, Stahl is there, so they have a combat value of 5. Now, the other thing, the important thing is that it's in rough. Okay, so we're looking at the artillery modifier, which is, it's an 8, but it's in rough. The Breckenridge and Eccles are 3, so it'd be a -5 in rough. So it would definitely be a -1. It's a -1, and that's not bad considering the damn thing. Oh, hold on. it is going to be, it's an 8 plus stalls 1 is 9, 9 take away 3 is 6. Okay, it's the same. Rough is going to be a definite -1. So I mean, if I could get both of these units, it would be an 11, and that's not a certainty that he can get Eccles and Gordon to, but I think they got to go with that. Let me just type it up. I'm not going to say that I'm doing it, but you know what? I got time since this is the most important activation. If I could get Eccles and Gordon, that would be a straight up, it would be a +1. That would be ratio +1. Artie would be a -1. River, well, I'll just put water, -2. And here's the killer. There's no tactical. They can't even use tactical here. The tactical would be +3. Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute. Fort Ripley. He's in Fort Ripley? No, that's... Oh, my God. So either way, they have to get through a fort. Or do they? No, they don't. Okay, so this is what they're going to do. They're going to attack Getty. That's the game plan. Okay. I'm just thinking of attacking Wright, attacking Stahl. That's crazy. They're attacking Getty because there's no fort there. Yeah, we're going to attack Getty. Okay, so now we know that what we're doing. Let's do it. So Breckenridge is going to activate these two guys for an assault, fatigue, right here for an assault, fatigue. Okay, here's the command roll. He needs a 3 or less, 1, 2, or 3. All right, ready? Command roll. It is a 3 or less. That's the biggest break the Rebs are going to get today. So they do have an 11 versus an 11. Okay, so ratio is nothing. They have 3 versus 1. Artillery is nothing. So we're going to move right to tactical. First of all, assault is going to be a +1. Hold on. Throw the plus sign up there, John. A +1. Tactical is going to be the big one. Tactical is going to be, well, it's only a +1 here. Ooh. Okay. And so ratio is nothing. There's no, water. We got water here. This is, this is the best that we're going to get, no matter what. This is the best that they were going to get. Water is -1. What else is there? Let me look around. I don't think there is anything else, but we're going to... Flank. Nope. No flank. Artillery. Artillery is nothing. Flanks refused, no. Assault, yeah, +1. Ratio, no. Tactical, yeah, +1. It's not rain turn, and it's not prepared hasty or column of route, but there is water. Okay, so this is a +1 attack. That's legit. Okay, and write it down. Rebs +1. This is the ball game right here. I mean, they can try to attack again, but here it is right here. This is Rebs +1. They've got to win this to get the hell out of here. And this is the much better scenario out of attacking Wright or Stahl or Ricketts or Lowell. Okay, attacking Getty. Rebs +1. Here we go. Union's the first of 2 numbers. And the Union wins this, and it's going to be... That might be a coup de grace on the Rebs. Let's see what. So the negative, the net is going to be Union +1. Union Rebs -1 is what it's going to be. Rebs -1. All right, how do I make this chart bigger? I got to manually do it. Come on. So it's going to be Rebs -1. They went from +1 to -1 on 11. So attacker is going to be a 1D. And the other guys are a 1D as well. They're a big F. Big F 1D. All right. F 1D. Yep. That's devastating. That's devastating. All right, we'll do the defender first. He just picks up, what, 2 fatigues, increased fatigue. They don't care about that. And then this dude right here, they're all picking up 3 fatigues, increase, 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 increase. And you're going to be D'd. He already is D'd. The sword. That looks like it, and yeah, I got to take one away from them. I still haven't taken one away from this guy. Manpower, lose, decrease manpower. There you go. There it is. And you go to the track. That's another dead rebel guy. They only have 2. That's devastating. And you know what that means? That means this turn is basically over. That basically means this turn is over. I mean, what can Early do? Early can't really do anything to stall, but might have to try. All right, and it die roll. He's gonna have to try. He's gonna have to try. All right, and it die roll today. Belongs to the Rebs, and we go right to Early. Does it make sense to bring what's his face in? Ramser. No, because they need to get to Loudon, so it's only Early. Can Early get over? He's got to do whatever he's going to do by himself. All right. Fatigue, 1 die +2. He gets to go 6. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A knit die roll, 2 die. Belongs to the Union. Can the Union get anybody in there with stall? Yeah, well, they can move Duffy. You can move Duffy's crew. I don't know. They can't get it. Can they? Yeah, they can get in there. Fatigue. Increase fatigue. Okay, 2 die +1. And that's a massive 10. They can do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can't do it. That's it, man. You had to win that. You had to win that, and you can't do it. And then die roll, 2 die. 1, 4 belongs to the Rebs. Are you gonna do a suicide assault here? You're gonna have to. Let's go ahead and do it. Let's do an assault. And if they somehow get these guys out of here, but it ain't gonna happen. Increase fatigue. He has to roll. I don't know what he has to roll. Well, it doesn't happen. All right, and a die roll. 2-2 belongs to Rebs. He's gonna go to orange. Here's his command again. 1. So it does happen this time. All right, let's just start writing shit down here. So here's what we do know. Here's what we do know. Assault +1. Tactical, no. So those guys were a 5 until 4 more moved in, so they're a 9. So I'm going to be ratio -1. I can't use tactical. That sucks. And then artillery is going to be an 8, 9, and you're a 2. So you're going to be a -1 on artillery, Artie. -1 on Artie. Okay, let's look and see if there's anything else. Hold on. This is the Rebs' last friggin' shot. As a matter of fact, if they don't get this, I think I got to just call the game at that point. All right, so what do we have for a flank? Is there a flank? No, there's no flank here. Okay, so flank, no, artillery, I factored it in, -1. Flank just fused, no, assault, yeah, +1. Ratio is a -1. Tactical, oh my god, that's a killer right there. Attacks and rain turn, and at least they're not attacking across the river. So they're down 1 in ratio, because it's a 3-8, they get 3, plus they added, what? They add 6, so it's a 9. 2 minus 6 is a -1. Artillery is a -1, and then assault is +1. So it's going to be Rebs. It's going to be Union +1. Well, from the Rebs' perspective, Rebs 9 -1. They may wait. Well, they've got to win this by 3, and if they do, they get those guys out of there. Okay, here's the roll. Union's the first of 2 numbers. The Rebs win it by 3. They're retreating. Here it is. No, it's a 6-6. That means the Rebs are -1 on what? A total of 6. They're a -1 on 6. Ugh. Which is going to be another 1D, and they're 9. It's going to be the same result, F1D. All right, F1D. Okay, so fatigue increase, and they're going to get manpower disorg, and they're going to lose a guy manpower, decrease manpower, and go up to the track, VP, another dead rebel, and then these guys all pick up 2 fatigues. All right, it's not the end of the world. Fatigue increase. I guess only one of them increase. We'll go old school, take the long route. All right, and this guy picks up 2. Okay, I got to tell you guys that I am basically calling this game at this point. That was the Rebels' last gasp. And if they would have pushed all those guys out of there, Breckenridge at the next turn would have been able to cross, possibly, maybe. But it's not going to happen right now. Both of those guys are at fatigue 4. They're not making it. I mean, Early could possibly make it to Loudoun County, but at this point, Breckenridge, he's not making it, especially since Early broke. He broke. He's now a 3 spot. I mean, he was a 6. Now he's a 3. I mean, the game's over. Breckenridge does not get to Loudoun County. That gives the Union 30 points. And just like that, we went from 162 to 132. And there's other considerations as well, as far as the Rebels losing additional points. There was the POW thing, point lookout or whatever. I think they lose some points for that or whatever, but they had to get Breckenridge either to where Getty was, or they had to get him across that river, and both attempts failed. So there you go, man. There's my interpretation of Rebels in the White House. I mean, I'm gonna take a minute to look at the big picture right here. Yeah, so what transpired? So you saw Breckinridge get into DC and destroy the White House, but the fact of the matter is once he did that, the Union's job was to make sure, hey, you're not getting out of here. You are not getting out of here, and you can see they succeeded in that. You see all the blue guys around Breckinridge. They brought in Ricketts when they gave up the 20 points, which temporarily in uh, put them over the top as far as a minimal victory. But Breckinridge can't get back to Loudoun at this point. He can't do it. So that's it. I don't even need to play the next game turn. The Rebs are going to finish with above 100 points for sure, but well below 160. So I don't know where they went wrong. In hindsight, I think they were dicking around in the Frederick area too long. I think they were waiting too long in Frederick. Uh, Maybe it would have been better to bring Early with Breckinridge, that is to say, north of the Potomac. If 3 units went that route instead of just one. And one of the most important considerations is that those forts above the Potomac are are easier nuts to crack than below the Potomac. No doubt about that. No doubt about that. So I think that maybe because they only needed Ramsor to get Fairfax County. Okay, so theoretically, at the end of this turn, they would have gotten 10 more points for that county control. Maybe not, because Early was knocked down to a 3. I don't know if they need to have 10 points in there. That's possible. I'm not even going to look at it because the game's already decided. But I think if because Early really didn't do anything the last 2 turns. I don't know if maybe he should have been north of the Potomac with Breckinridge. Because I'll tell you, if he was on the other side of Getty and they were able to maybe pull off a flank on Getty, I don't know. You know, they could have got a +1 flank if nothing else. Anyways, it is what it is. So, congrats to the Union. I'd love to play this with an actual person. That would be wonderful. Anybody wants to step up, you can pick your side, whatever. So hit me up. But good game. Learned a lot. Still some things I don't know about this scenario. It is very, very challenging, but it is doable for the Rebs. You've got to push every single turn. Maybe I was concentrated on the status of my supply a little bit more than what I should have. Maybe I should have pushed. Supply be damned. That's probably a good takeaway from this. But anyways, I mean, the Rebs blew up the White House. They just couldn't get out of DC after the fact. But anyways, I'm John. I don't know what I'm going to play after this. Just some things I want to play. Kind of thinking Ukraine 43, but I may change my mind by Monday or by Labor Day, whenever. That's probably going to be my next chance to play anything. All right, I'll see you guys on the backside. Hope you enjoyed what you saw. Ciao. Bye-bye.